Hello, everybody. Welcome to Talk Here number 14, and I'm here with Bobby Ang. No, we're locked down, so let's bring some entertainment to you guys.
How do I know who's live?
You won't know. You will see on the right side on StreamYard who's chatting. So if you're here, Bobby wants to know if you're here. Just say hi so we know who's here. All right, Mtash is already here. He said hi already. I think he came much earlier. So yeah, you can see Johan. Hey, Johan.
Hello,
Mr. Johan from the Bat Cave. So yeah, I'm here with Bobby Ang. I think Bobby Ang doesn't need any introduction. You guys know who Bobby Ang is, and he's been providing a lot of YouTube entertainment for us and a lot of poison so that we start buying cars. Let's just say that my C43 was motivated by Bobby Ang and also my Spider as well. Okay, so how's your week been, Bobby? How's your week?
My week has been great. Sorry, the other day I gave you a scare while we're having breakfast.
Yeah. Hey, no worries, man. No worries.
Halfway having breakfast. You kena. Then Thomas is like, you close contact. Yeah, pretty close.
I say, what to do? I'm really eating breakfast with you, man. What am I gonna do? Like blow out the air. But thank God you're fine and your family's safe, and that's most important. Yeah, we got 50 more. We got more than 50 people tuning in. All right, so let's see who is tuning in. We have Johan, Jordan, Tiban, Astima, Kelvin, old friend of mine. He has a mini classic. It's a beautiful mini classic, just restored, baby blue. Raja, hey, good to see you, man. Ng Ziyong. All right. Josiah. Hey, good Josiah here, our 3 times Malaysian Olympian. Hey.
Yo.
All right. And then Tiban. All right. Great. So today's topic is quite straightforward. We're going to talk about classics because how it came out was when Bobby and I was driving. He was driving my Mini, and we talk about like this car is so iconic. It's like Coca-Cola. Like you look at the bottle, you think of Coca-Cola. You look at the Mini Cooper, it doesn't matter. It's an Austin Rover. You just know it's a Mini. Yeah. And it got me thinking, like, hey, isn't that sort of an appeal of a classic? Like it has some sort of brand recall throughout many generations. So that's how started this whole idea about this topic today. About maybe some of you guys here are thinking about buying a classic. Maybe some of you guys never considered a classic. Maybe some of you guys already own a classic. Let's talk about what defines a classic. Let's talk about what the possible cars that can be a classic in a possibly not. Disclaimer: we're not saying, we're not like saying that it will raise its price just because Bobby Ang say price will go up. You're going to go rush and buy the cars and then.
I don't know. Okay.
Opinion.
Okay. Before I start, I want to give a tribute to Adrian first. Adrian Mark, the Porsche lover. Yeah. So go and subscribe to his channel. I need to I need to emulate him. This is a Casio MTG that I'm wearing, and it's I don't know much about it. It's a gift from my wife. It's my one and only watch, and I'm drinking 18-year Glenfiddich. Cheers. No, it's just Adrian Mark style. And for those of you who are here, please do me a favor. Please subscribe to Thomas Yap's channel. He has a lot of crazy stuff going on there and interesting. Please support his channel. Yeah.
Thank you. I try my best.
Sorry for cutting in. I can continue already.
No, it's okay. Yeah, and also please subscribe to all the other Evo Club guys as well. Alex, Bing, Bobby, if you haven't, so all this, the list is all down there. All right. Okay. Adrian drinks lemonade, not 18-year-old Glenfiddich. Okay. Okay, guys. Before we start, please go ahead and say hi on the chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Are you from KL? Are you from Selangor? Where are you stuck at? Are you stuck outside of Malaysia or something? Let's see. Let us know where you're tuning in from. All right. And then that's it. If and by the way, if you're stuck at home, you want to hang out with your friends, share this with your friends so you can hang out in the comment section. Our comment section gets very noisy and busy, so you get to chat with other car guys as well. So yeah, just share this to your friend and feel free to ask questions. Ask us questions. We want to answer your questions as well. We're gonna do our best to answer all your questions. Okay.
Oh, tuning in from Houston.
From Houston, wow! All the way from
down
Houston.
in Bangladesh.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Jared is doing for Bangsa. All right. So yeah. Okay. So with this, we're gonna go for a quick break. I'm gonna get a refill on my apple juice, and then I'll come back. And let's start the topic.
Yeah.
What's that?
No, I mean ask more friends to come in.
Ask my friends to come in. Just hang out like this. Have car guys hang out. Me and Bobby will just two guys talking about cars only. Okay, let's go for a quick break. When they come back, I'm gonna ask about this word. What is a classic? What defines a classic? We'll talk about that after the break. All right, let's go.
Okay, I go review also.
Save about 500 bucks. You save about 1,000 plus.
To work out cheaper for me.
4,000.
215, even more.
It's for 200 bucks. 400 bucks of savings.
And we're back. And by the way, you guys, when lockdown, if you want to save money, right? If you never renew insurance, check out Evo Club Insurance. 40% and 40%, man, guys. Come on. You don't want 40, you want to save the money, you can give it the money to me, okay? All right. All right. So we're back here and we're gonna talk about what defines a classic. And I only got the classic bug a couple of months ago. And sold my C43, got the E30, and then picked up another Mini, which is she's such a beauty though, such a beauty. I think my E30 Murajo that day, because I didn't drive her enough. Then the compressor fell on the floor.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro. Last Monday, my aircon compressor from E30 just dropped on the floor as I'm pulling up from my car park. And then I looked at it. I opened my engine bay, right? I was like, hey, where's my compressor?
How the hell that even happened?
Because the mounting was loose already, and Adrian's guy told me like, "Hey guys, you got to change the mounting." I'm like, okay lah. Parts are hard to find, right? Delay. Boom.
My God.
A week after I got my Mini, and I never touched the E30 for one week because of the Mini. Yeah.
But your Mini is just lovely.
Thanks, man.
It's just beautiful.
The funny thing is that I actually did a wish list. I did my three dream car garage, my version 1, which is the Spider, the E30, and I asked, what's the third car? And I said, I want a Mini Austin. And just a few weeks after that, right? Our common friend of mine, one Evo Club member, CL, he told me, Thomas, there's the Mini Austin for sale. And I'm like, huh? He's like, I take it to show you an A&W. And then I sat in the car, 30 seconds, I was like, I want this car.
30 seconds. I saw the picture that CL posted in our group chat, right? I immediately texted him. I was like, bro, I want the car. I'm buying it. And then he replied me, sorry, bro, you're too late. Anyway, when I got my Fiat 127, right? Everyone thought I'm into classics now, I have people sending me groups that say, hey, Bobby, join this classic group. Hey, Bobby, want to meet up with a classic car meet? And then I straight up reply them, I'm sorry, I don't like classics. I just like the looks of the Fiat 127. And I don't think I have the patience to go through the restoration process. I'm not the kind of guy who would tinker. I don't even want to wash my own cars, you know. Sorry, I'm the kind of guy like, hey bro, can you help me calculate this thing? I want this. Okay, I don't want to see the car for a few months. Okay. I'm that kind of guy.
Yeah, so. and there are many kinds of car enthusiasts, and you are just one of them. And people like me are the ones who wash my car, OCD around my car, and stuff like that.
You got time, right? You can go like.
So interesting enough, before we start this show, Bobby said he's not a classic guy, but we talk a little bit about what defines classic, and I think it's a very subjective word, isn't it? Because what we deem as classic today may not be a classic in the future, right?
I'm not sure, but I have a much higher regard as to to me a classic is an adjective like I would look at a car and say that, oh, this will be a classic, man, instead of the kind of like they have a badge, wow, classic collector KL, the kind of stuff. Then that's all old cars, To me, it's not just. It's not just. I know there's a defined term for classics of like how many years, and then newer they call it neo-classic or whatever. But in my own understanding, I don't see them as an age thing. I see it as a kind of car that people may not regard as classic, but they won't be built like how they will be in another 30, 40 years.
Probably won't ever see it.
Yes. To me, a car like a Fiat Coupe, from that factory, from Fiat, you won't see these type of cars anymore. Maybe this type of car you will still see from another manufacturer that makes this category of cars, And I also don't think that my current RS6 will be a classic, even though it has the biggest fanboy. It has the most fanboy out of any RS6 generation. I think the previous RS6, the one with the V10 bi-turbo, that one will become a classic. Especially not just the engine, not just the V10 engine, it's how that car was built. That car was built, to me, to a higher degree than my current car. My current car, I can spot a lot of cost-cutting stuffs, but in the previous gen RS6, I can't. I can't find
C6.
The C6, the C6 generation RS6. I cannot find anything that is of cost-cutting nature, but in my current car, I can find. Even though it still has a beautiful interior.
So your definition of what it is a personal thing, right? What you define as a classic is when the car will not be able to, it will not be built the same way in the future again.
That car maker in particular will not make such a car anymore. Like a Lamborghini making another V10, right? BMW making another V10? No way. So the M5 at its current price point of 80,000-90,000, everybody should snap it up, because this car will be a classic. It will go up because they won't make it like how they will. The F10 4.4 V8, no chance. Somebody just asked, will F10 be a modern classic? No chance. No, because the F10 is the start of a way that BMW will be building their cars, and the G30 follows, and then it follows, and the F10 won't. But the E60 M5, I definitely think it will be, and And
well, I got a different point of view about classics. I mean, that's a fair point about how they won't build the same car again, which I think it's something worth has an actual value, because it's of a commodity, right? So it's one way to look at it, right?
I don't mean the model. I mean the ideology behind that product. I don't mean the specific model itself.
Yeah. So for example, like a BMW V10, right? For example, that's something you probably won't. So it's a commodity. It's a rarity in that commodity, right?
Yes.
but the way I look at classic is also a different point of view. I think we discussed about this also. So for me, it's a nostalgic feeling. It's based on whoever is living right, whoever's the money to buy things right now as well. So for example, like the E30, I was able to meet a lot of people because by simply parking the car at Plaza Batai, and people walk up to me and say, "Oh, that's a lovely car. My father had this color. My father, drove this car." And I made friends with really like wealthy friends because their fathers had the same color and the same bottle cap rims. And then maybe it was based on nostalgic feeling. And then I was offered by this guy to buy my car, because he craves that nostalgic feeling, right? Of course, we had a couple of beers, but so I think classic also has this as a bit of nostalgia, right? Like for me, I always want to. Yeah, that's for me. There's a so the current market, let's say back in the days, E30 was the car, right? So everyone was like, "Whoa, my dad wanted the car." Maybe for example, my dad's not around anymore, but I bought the car as a homage to my dad, right? And for me, like I would declare here as well, I want a W123 200E because my grandfather drove that car. It was the car that he was so proud to own. Like he had stayed in a one-story terrace house. He had one Rolex. He has the Pagoda T-shirt, torn, everything, and then he has two things that is very expensive, which is the W123 and the Rolex. That's it. Typical uncle, Yeah.
But that's nostalgia lah. I think a few person put it right. I think Irfan, our driving kaki, he said it represents the technological peak of said era. And I think Nitin Kumaran's he mentioned the 635 CSI, which you just detailed the other day, CL's car.
Oh yeah. Oh
yes.
There's such strong lines across the car, right? It's so massive. It is the only car when I drive, I feel the spirit is a masculine spirit.
Bro, you met Prakash or not? You met Prakash, right?
Dude, we met that day while we're having breakfast, and then he joined. Yes.
Prakash, you see, the car he has owned, all our future classics, M3 V8, the 135i in a way, yes, no, right? But Focus RS, MK2, 635 CSI, this car, this proper stuff.
But the one that I detail is an M635 CSI. It's an M88 engine, M88 B235. Man, that car, even though it's built more than 40 years ago, it has so much power. It's ridiculous.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
M6 V10. Yeah, Mitesh.
All right, so let's look at the comments here. What do you guys think will be a classic? All right, like the Mitesh says here, the M6 V10.
Yes.
So here. How about this, the S4 Avant 3.0, the one that used to own?
The supercharged, maybe because it has a supercharged engine. The one and only time that Audi built a supercharged engine, and in that era that this car debuted, the whole of Germany, there are no purely supercharged engine cars apart from the Golf twin charge engine. Mercedes-Benz doesn't do a supercharged, BMW don't do a supercharged, and that was the one and only one. But then Audi produced them in such a huge number. They are so popular in Malaysia that prices just tumble when everybody sell off theirs. Of course, Avant is rare. I'm happy that I own one, and I'll declare it here. It's nicer to drive than my RS6.
Why so?
It's a more It understeers more than the RS6. All right, it's not as comfortable as the RS6, but the drivetrain combination of the car versus the size of the car versus the way power is being delivered, right? It's everything just flows in tune together. The RS6, right, has an engine from a freaking supercar in a family car, and then you just feel that the engine is pulling the entire car. The entire car and you together panic when being pulled by the engine, It's just too powerful. It's just, yes, when I turn, the power delivery and all that, it doesn't understeer as much as the S4. It doesn't feel front heavy as the S4. It's way more comfortable than the S4. But at the end of the day, it's still a turbocharged V8. You know, there is that power coming soon and too much power right after that line. You know, it's like, okay, wait, the power is coming soon. Oh dear, too much. Yeah, it's always like that. I rarely get the chance to just like ring it up. No way. It's just let go of the chopper. You know?
I remember the day we went to Uluyam, it was raining, and I was trying to keep up with you with my E30.
Come on, E30. You know, you join the traffic.
Hey, I was like, come on, E30, you can do it.
I was trying to keep up, or prevent an M5 competition from keeping up. You know.
Well, he was bullying all the Boxsters, man. They were so sad. All the Caymans.
Then the crazy part with the car is that you can just put it into sports mode, right? And then it can do things like you're in the traffic, and then you can, overtake like that.
Yeah.
Then you come up to another car, and then you just like that again.
And his car looked more stealthier than the normal 5 Series.
Yeah, it's just black for everything, right?
Yeah. Anyways, so that's the S4 Avant. I heard the engines have always been punchy. Let's see over here. A W124 will be a classic because, all right. I don't know how true is that, but I heard W124s are built like a tank, like the W123s.
Oh yes, W124. I think the coupe and the cabriolet.
It's severely underpriced now. I think the W124 coupe.
No, they've gone up.
30,000, 35,000.
Is it?
Yeah, you can get one for 35,000.
Okay, I have a nostalgia with W124 coupe. So my father used to run a laboratory last time.
Oh.
And he used to own a W124 coupe and an Audi A4.
Oh.
So then 97 he bankrupted, and we see the cars being taken away, right? So at the back of my head is that I told myself I will buy back the cars, but of course when I came out, I can only buy back the A4 lah. I cannot afford to buy back the W124 coupe lah, which is to me is a beautiful car, especially during that age when I was 15. At night, churi drive my cars, my father's car out, right? So you go up that car, right? The first thing is that you can lower the rear windows. One thing I love about Mercedes E-Class coupes is that they know how to make. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. This one is the wrong front. That's not a W124. This one is.
Okay, this is $118. Okay, but bro,
model. Yeah, this is the correct one. So you look at it. When the windows are all lower.
Who here loves this car? Let us know in the comments. All right, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, when the wind, you can lower the front. You can lower the quarter windows. When you lower the quarter windows, right, the view out of the car and into the car is just so different. And that's what made me so angry with BMW when they made my 6 Series.
Yeah.
The cabriolet, I can drop the quarter windows. But the coupe, it cannot drop the quarter windows. It fundamentally changes, segregates between what is a luxury grand tourer and what is just a big coupe by means of being able to drop the rear quarter window. Because the classic BMW 8 Series, right, the E31 8 Series, you can drop the quarter windows. Yes. And then in the new Rebirth 8 Series, the current one on the street one, it cannot drop the quarter windows. That separates between a 2 Series coupe, a 4 Series coupe, and supposedly an 8 Series Grand Tourer by being or not being able to drop the rear quarter windows. Yeah. Dylan's car can drop, even the coupe version, they can drop the quarter windows. And it looks so nice. And of course, when you close the door, the seatbelt just the seatbelt
the W124 coupe.
these things, Mercedes always invent new things back then. You know, people never think of it. They will invent it and then they will make it. That's Mercedes for you.
Well, it's not bad, Some 32, no, 33,000.
Something, yeah, 33,000. Yeah.
Okay, well, looks well sorted. Hey, why not? We go and take a look together.
Wait, what lah? Yeah, it's a lovely car. It has a bulletproof engine. Basically, the car is just bulletproof lah.
It's a CE 300, no, 300 CE. You know?
Yeah, 300 CE. It's called a 300 CE. 3 liter. You know, and it's a lovely car. I
always thought if someone actually offered me enough money, I might sell the E30. Okay, then I was thinking
bro, the W124 Coupe is a much worthy 3-car garage than an E30 lah, in my opinion. E30 is, so sorry to say, E30 is just too run off the mill.
It's very charming though. I just have a charm for it. I don't know how to let it go.
Your Mini is like 1,000 times charming.
Who here in the chat thinks that the E30 versus the W124 Coupe, which one would you pick?
Of course, W124 Coupe cannot.
Let's see in the chat. Let's see in the chat. Okay, let's see in the chat. Okay.
You go to some old neighborhood where people who were used to be rich last time, you find a lot of abandoned E30s there lah. As long as a car gets abandoned, right, they are not worthy of like being considered as the ultimate classic, because they will get abandoned.
Classic level. Okay, let's come to the chat over here. Wait, Jordan, let's entertain some of our friends over here. Jordan says E46 M3 is modern classic.
Of course lah.
I think I would say so. I think it's its most exciting time of M3 lah. I feel that was 6-cylinder.
It's also before the need for fake stupid engine covers. So the E46 Coupe, you pop open the hood, right? You can see the fucking individual throttle bodies all there lined up. Right? And then the new era, every fucker got a fake engine cover. You see the RS6 V10, right? The whole thing that looks like an engine cover is not an engine cover. It's the freaking die-cast intake manifold. The whole thing is there. And then through my generation, it's stupid plastic cover on top. Corrado
cover does help with keeping the parts clean, but there's an appeal to showing the bare engine. Yeah. But in Corrado, I think so too. With the V6 that Mike's one. Unique, the grandfather of Sirocco's. Yeah.
What?
Maurice Minor.
They have Sirocco's already.
Hey, from Segamat, my hometown. Yes. Maurice Minor, of course. I mean, come on, they're so cute. My uncle calls it Mr. Two, but yes, I think so too.
Definitely.
Yeah. I heard this car, when you drive it, it feels like it's going to kill you every time you take a corner.
I heard people say that.
Yeah. Spider, yeah, I think it's going to be a modern classic. I hope.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing with the newer Spiders, but I didn't buy the car thinking it will be a modern classic. I just like the car. That's it.
Because Porsche will continue making this.
They will, and then they launched a 2.0 Spider in China.
Are you serious?
Yeah, with PDK. Yeah.
You see, Porsche now, sorry to say too, how do I put this? Too Chinese already. Porsche is now. They see money.
I really heartbroken.
Now Porsche
when I heard the Spider was launched at 2.0 in China, my heart just ached, man. Because
what the fuck?
It's so man.
I've been telling people you cannot buy collector Porsches anymore now. They are just out there to cheat people's money now. GT3, RS, RR, SS, VVRS, you know, and they just brand it as the ultimate. I don't know what. I think Porsche need to hold their horses a bit. You know, they are earning enough money already. They should.
They got to continue performing. But let's take a look at the chat about the W124 versus E30. Let's take a look. Okay, Con. Hey, Con, come on, man, Con. You're BMW guy. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, let's see. Okay, Nitin says E30. Fun says W124 Coupe. Hey, bro, come on, man. All right, let's see. Yo, Saljit, Miltesh, W124, E30, but have to be two-door coupe.
Yes, I agree. E30 if it's a coupe, yes. If it's a coupe.
No, even Jensen, come on, W124. Hey, bro, let's go Puchong, take a look at that car, man.
I'll join you.
Nah, maybe lah, but because I have currently quite a decent offer for my E30, but I don't know. I haven't had enough fun with the E30 yet. Yeah.
Oh, got people offer. Wait, sell it. Sell.
No, not yet. No, I haven't had enough fun with it. Yeah. Okay, E30 should be compared to 190E. Agreed. Right.
Well, we're not talking about segments here, man. We're talking about as a person with a 3 parking space. You know what car?
Hey, Aman, E30 forever. Yes. Jordan Kong E30. Yes.
Thomas is trying so hard to find supporters.
Feeling very badly.
Okay, I don't hate the E30. I'm just saying that amongst your 3-car garage, you know, you have a Porsche Spider. Come on, man, Spider. Who the fuck would pay the highest price for Boxster and don't get a powered roof, right? And then you have a car with a with a manual roof and powered window, and then your Mini has a powered roof with manual windows, right? And I think another car that can fit your status of car taste should E30 can be better. I'm so bad.
Could be better. Okay, could be better. Okay. Let's just say that I'm not ready to sell any of the cars here. I don't know lah. Every time like someone offers the money, right, I'm like, good money, you know. Then I think like, hey, I'm not ready yet. No, I'm not ready yet. No, I'm not ready yet.
Now sometimes if it's love is out of the equation, right?
Yeah, there's something so charming about the E30 lah. For me, right, E30, right, although the coupe is rarer,
yeah,
I find the body of a wagon is the most beautiful.
A wagon?
Yeah, the E30 wagon.
Oh. Okay, if you have an E30 wagon, that's a totally different question already, right?
So I can't get the wagon. My second most beautiful E30 in my mind is a sedan. The coupe is for me third prettiest. The last one is the cabriolet. This doesn't look good at all. Not for me.
Yeah, the cabriolet doesn't look good, but the coupe
it looks like an E30, and like, yeah, we just chop off the roof. Yeah, we call this cabriolet. You know, they just cut the roof off. There you go.
What about modern cars that has a chance of becoming a classic?
Let's talk about that. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Let's talk about future classics. All right. So I tell you what, we're already halfway through the show, and let's take a quick break from our sponsors called Evo Club Car Wash, and then let's come back and talk about.
Yes.
We'll come back and talk about what is a modern classic. All right, let's do a quick break. All right, and we are back. So we've been talking about classics. We throw a couple of interesting names around. Oh wait, before we continue, hey bro, what do you think about Statra GTI? Do you think it'll be a modern classic?
It already is.
It already is a classic, right? Fetching prices are crazy, right?
Because the soul of Proton is no longer there. This is a car that's a culmination of the soul of Proton. Proton back then, right? What I really love Proton is that they don't associate handling and sporty cars with luxury. It doesn't need to be. It's like the grassroots, everyday people, but you get a sporty car, like top-notch, sporty and all that. And it's a bit like the Italians back in the the 70s, 80s, and all that. Of course, not high tech, but they really put in effort with the tuning, the handling, and everything. And all Protons drive great. Even the Saga is so much nicer to drive now than the Bezza. But you cannot imagine Proton now coming out with something like a Subjectivity GTI because their hands are tied, right? The engineers of Protons would have this sporting spirit, this cuore sportivo. You know, they are all Alfa Romeo fans last time. Is no longer there. So the Satria GTR is definitely a classic. And the Satria Neo Lotus Edition, the 130,000 ringgit Satria Neo. That one, I've only seen once on the road. I was like, I chase that car and just follow and take picture and just shout, you know. That one is just legend lah. Huh? Satria Neo Lotus Edition, 130,000 for a Satria Neo from Proton. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, 130,000. The suspensions alone, the Aurizn DFV alone, where Proton commissioned Aurizn to specially design and build one for the Satria Neo, that set of suspension alone is worth 30,000. Yeah, man, that one is a purpose-built, like track ready, you know, Satria Neo Lotus Edition. But there were so many copycats, you know, people just mod their cars and all that. But
how many of them were built?
Very few. I have no idea how many were built. I wish someone from Proton is here.
If you guys know, please let us know how if you know about that.
Very few.
Yeah.
Very few.
Before we continue, I just want to pick up one of my favorite guys in the Evo Aurizn Facebook page. You might know him, Eugene Chan. He mentioned some nice classics. All right,
of course, bro. This one is God level lah. Hey, fuck you lah, Eugene. Wait, this one is God level car. Wait, Toyota 2000.
You got money to buy, also cannot buy. Okay, like the
this one is like I know what's a classic. F40 Ferrari. Enzo. Hey, dude, this one is like God level from Japan. Hey. Come on.
No money you cannot buy, okay? You must go to hunt this guy.
Bro, but that day when we saw the Hakosuka in Darren's place, right? All of us were surprised it's the same size as the R34, right?
Oh, yes.
We were all surprised, right? We thought cars from the era is smaller, right?
No, that was big, man.
Big way, yeah.
That would I think that was to fit the American size, I feel.
I have no idea. I have no idea about what logic, but I was just shocked. Our impression of cars from the era from Japan are all small, right? When it's parked next to the R34, it's like, what the hell? Bumper to bumper, same length way. Quite amazing way. The car is like huge.
But I don't know about you, bro. I phased out. I look at that car. It's so beautiful, man.
Oh yes, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I rarely agree. Sedan shape Japanese cars from that era is pretty, but that is beautiful, man. The Hakosuka is just
to see in your eyes is just next level. You know that they're kind of heroes that you don't wish you ever meet because either they will exceed expectations or they will just you will underwhelm you, right? I didn't at one point feel underwhelmed with that car. You know, the lines are so beautiful. The lines, the strong lines, so masculine. You know, wow.
But for me, the car, the Hakosuka doesn't represent any technological crazy breakthrough. The one that does is the Mazda Yunos Cosmo.
The one with the crazy interior touchscreen and stuff.
Yes. With the tri-rotary engine.
Anyone here know what the Yunos Cosmo is? If you know, let us know in the chat. Because it's what Bobby was saying, right? They have touchscreen in the 1990s, right?
1990s CRT touchscreen. That was before LCD was invented. And CD players were just invented, and that car has a CD player in the car.
Yunos Cosmo interior, all right.
Yeah, Mazda Yunos Cosmo. And when what Eugene wrote there, Mazda Cosmo is the one from the 60s. That is a beautiful car.
I'm going to show you guys a picture. And you might think that it's not from the 90s, okay? Look at that.
Yeah, yes.
I know it's really small. Let me try to... I don't know how to enlarge this, but...
It has that Optitron meter some more.
Look, this is from the 90s.
Yep. And it's from 90s. Mazda Yunos Cosmo. And look at the steering wheel, bro. Look at the steering wheel. This is far ahead of anybody. All right. there were no steering wheel control buttons in any car back then. This car has it. And just now we mentioned about W124, right, bro? W124 is from the same era as this car, all right? And the W124 Speedo cluster, right? The lights actually light up from the side. Like, you know, when we were young, our Pasar Malam watch, you press the light, then the light come out from the side one. W124 light illuminates like that. Whereas the Eunos Cosmo lights up from behind, like the modern Lexus and all that. It's crazy.
Wow. And it's a mass-produced car. Yeah.
I don't know how mass it must be super expensive. Because what I know last time is that
W124, right? It's a mass-produced
W124 is mass-produced. W124, the lights from the side, like the stupid Pasar Malam watch. Yeah, same era as the Eunos Cosmo.
So you can see 25 units. Wow.
Rarer than Bugatti Veyron. Yeah, it is rarer
man. Guys, just before I just check in, you guys, are you guys having fun? If you do, just give us some like. Go ahead and smash the like button for us. Give us some emotions if you're on Facebook. Come on, man. Give us some love. And don't forget to subscribe to all of the Aurizn team members channel. Chris Wee, Bang, Bobby. If you have, of course, you guys subscribe to Bobby or my channel. Right? Go ahead and subscribe, please, if you enjoy this.
Yes. Please subscribe. Oh, Carmen Gaia, of course. That one already a classic. And Alfa Romeo 4C, definitely. From Dang Faisal. Dying Muda. He's the guy, Dying Faisal, Dying Muda. He's the guy who commented that you have a manual roof powered window and powered roof manual window combination.
Yeah, I just realized that. So what's left now? I need to get a car with manual roof, manual window, auto roof, and auto window. I know you play computer games, you got achievement unlocked. No, it's just that. All right. Let's see. Eunos Cosmo. Nitin knows Eunos Cosmo. It's quite rare. I didn't know about that until one of the Talk Gears. Then Bobby brought that up. But yeah, I think the 4C can be let's talk about future classic. I think the 4C can be a future classic. It's a freaking
carbon monocoque.
Yeah.
Carbon monocoque. It's like you don't get carbon monocoque in a Ferrari 458.
Yeah. You get it. It's either you go McLaren or you go and Ferrari doesn't do it at all.
The next cheapest carbon monocoque is McLaren.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that, from 4C to McLaren, and then or the Ferrari hypercars?
Yeah. One of our team members, Alex, had owned the Alfa Romeo 4C.
Yes.
Shit, that's a crazy car, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at this one. Okay, modern classics. Saharuddin Anwar says Maserati Gran Turismo Audi R8 first generation. Bobby, you know, you like the R8 right? The first one. Right. Oh no, RS. Sorry, RS6. Sorry, I correct
No. I mean, yes, the R8. I prefer the first gen R8 over the second gen R8, but
I don't think
I'm not sure if any of this would become a future classic. GR Yaris, I'm not sure. Maybe, but
we'll see 30 years on the road, right? Yeah, maybe the GR Yaris will become the Taofulo Che in the future, lah.
but for a rally homologation, right? Toyota makes a crazy number of it. It's like what, 25 or 23,000 all over the world.
Really?
Yes.
5,000 plus only. Oh wow.
No. It's a big number. It is a big number. So previous rally homologated cars, right? You have the Renault Clio V6, right? With a crazy V6 engine at the back, you know. And I'm not sure. Maserati Gran Turismo, unfortunately, is one of those where when you buy is 1.5 million, and then now it's like what, you go to used car dealer, 150K, they'll take your car.
Yeah.
Okay. Sad, but it's a beautiful car. It's a beautiful
car. And it sounds amazing.
Oh yes, Maserati sound amazing. Even in the turbocharged era, they made their car sound amazing.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Recently I reviewed the Maserati Quattroporte and I thought turbocharging, but man, that they still know how to make it sound Italian, man. Like
the sound
you
is
hear
just
it, it's like you know it's Italian. You just know it's Italian.
yeah,
It's just good.
it's
They're good at
beautiful,
it.
beautiful. It blares. It
Yeah.
blares.
And the Blair is just you know it's an Italian kind of Blair, right? Anyways, future classic. Okay, what do you think are future classic? Okay, what's the definition of future classic? Let's talk about that first.
I think let's not talk about rare cars immediately, right? GR Yaris, you don't need to specify. I mean, globally, GR Yaris, even though I say a lot just now, but then 20 over 1,000, I think Toyota is still making a loss, lah, right? Let's talk about cars that are mass produced and they have a chance of becoming a future classic, lah, maybe. I don't know. Cars that they might not build anymore. The kind of cars like Scirocco, right? The current Scirocco, which is a beautiful car, but I don't think Volkswagen will make it anymore. You know, and we heard that Audi stopped the TT, right?
Really?
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Audi canceled the TT.
But I thought it's a very profitable model for them. You know?
I don't know. Someone would think that, with the same production line, you could have made a Cayman and made more money. You know? Right. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, I got one. How about the Mercedes SLS AMG? It's not really modern.
They were already classic status, bro.
I mean, like, okay, it's not under the classic club, owner club, whatever. I'm not talking about the first gen. I'm talking about the newer, the one with the Black Series, you know, that gen.
Oh, AMG GT, is it?
No, I'm talking not before that. The Gullwing, the Gullwing.
The Gullwing, right?
Yeah, I'm not talking about the super old Gullwing. I'm talking about the 300 SL. I'm talking about the
SLS AMG,
So it's not in the years of the old classic, but I think that is already a classic now, and it's going to be even more future classic.
It's a combination of two things. The door is one thing, and a 6.2 V8 NA.
Yeah, unlike the previous gen, so it's a new package as well. So it's not just like, and
that car gave Mercedes a direction towards their interior design. All their modern current interior design actually culminated from the creation of the car. Same goes with that car gave Mercedes a direction in their interior design, and it went into their production models slowly. It trickled down. Same goes with the Audi R8, but the Audi R8 set a template for Audi, and they found a direction to move on. I'll give you an example whereby a car maker created a supercar and thinking that interior may go into other cars, and then it did not happen. The BMW i8. BMW created a car, very daring, 1.53 cylinder, plug-in hybrid supercar, very daring, and then they created an interior that is very soupy and all that, and then it didn't happen. It didn't happen. That's why BMW now has an interior that is a bit neither here or nor there. They are like a bit of pieces of here and there, but you just don't see that they have a very strong concept of what they want to achieve. You see, there's a difference between family design language and template. See, family design language and family design template. So Mercedes has a very strong family design language. It's a language, and then others just look totally different, but you can tell they're from the same language. BMW cannot find a language. They just templatize everything. It becomes the same template in the 8 Series, in the 3 Series.
There's one thing that got me really upset, because when the 8 Series concept came out, and I also remember it was in front of MO, right? Mandarin Oriental.
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
And I went in, I was like, wow. And I'm like, I was driving my 2 Series then. I was like, okay, if there is a next upgrade, right? Yeah. I always said, I wanted a 911.2, whatever, right? When I saw that car, I was like, no, screw the 91.2. I want this car, right? I'll wait a couple of years with depreciate. But then when it came out, right, where is it all gone?
Yeah.
The steering, the doors, it was like, hey, where have it gone? And I'm not sure about the exterior. Even the exterior feels
totally
cheaper,
different. They just throw that away.
I don't know what is it about the actual 8 series. When I looked at it, it just didn't come across to me. It was like something so elegant, just kind of lose that elegance.
There is no artistry in the 8 series design. There's no artistry.
But then again, if they delivered this as a 6 series, I think we would have accepted it.
Yes, because from the execution of the car, everything looks like it's a replacement of the 6 series. But at that point, they wanted to try and push up the price point to challenge the S-Class Coupe, because the S-Class Coupe is double the price point of the 6 series.
Yeah.
And they were like, let's try and hit the S-Class Coupe. I think halfway they U-turn, they pull handbrake, they J-turn, everything, and then they scale back down the grandiose, ambition, and they arrive nowhere.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
They arrive at a spot whereby it looks like a replacement of the 6 series, but it's 70% more expensive. It's like
the interior just look like a 3 series for me, though. Yeah.
I can't see a huge differentiation.
Yeah. So I get what you mean by okay. But yeah, definitely the SLS AMG. It is a car that yeah.
100%.
Like just look at the silhouette, even though if it without the doors open, right? You know what car you're looking at.
Yeah. And let's talk about something that is not so expensive, the Megane R26. Oh, that would be a future class. R26, Megane RS, the R26. Holy cow, man. The car, the design, the rear windscreen, pow, just chop like that. Gila, eh. You try and find?
Okay.
Megane R26. It has a horrible interior, though. Don't search the interior. The Megane R26. R26R or something. Freaking vertical rear windscreen, way. And this car looks epic, way. This car is just beautiful, crazy. French craziness at its best, this car. You found it? Megane R26. Or I hang. Or you hang.
I'm back.
Okay. Yeah.
My internet is at to die on me, so you know what? It's good to have hotspot all the time. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So R what's that?
Did you found it? The Megane R26?
No, I was deleting my internet.
Oh, while I look at some comments, Feng Chunyuan RX7, of course lah. That one no need to mention already. That one also got level already. RX7, Supra, GTR, NSX, all this. Where's the no equal gang?
Okay, what's Megane RS?
No, Megane R26R.
26R. Oh, this one before the car, before the 2 generations before.
Yeah. Oh yes, bro. This car is just fantastic.
Okay, that looks subjective, right? I don't know, lah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It will be a future classic. It will be. It will be.
It reminds me of a bit of a Fiat Multipla from the back.
It's a crazy design. It's not pretty. It's not as beautiful as the Megane RS250 that comes after. The RS250 definitely is a fantastic car, lah. The Megane RS250.
All right.
It's just wonderful. Yeah.
Let's take a look at over here. Fiat Turbo.
I think he meant the Fiat Coupe Turbo.
E92 M3. What do you think about this?
Of course, V8 NA, bro. It's the best
The only
M3
time a BMW fit a V8 into a 3 Series chassis, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
This one, 15 year, not an 18, 15.
15 year.
Carrera GT, of course, lah, bro.
They want another. That's beyond God level already.
Yeah, God level car. Wait, don't even mention God level car. Right?
Yeah. What the cars are worth collecting? Let's take a look at the Multipla Classic to be. No way, man.
Holy shit! Con just mentioned something gila, way.
What?
The Audi A6 hybrid is rarer than the GR Yaris. Mind blown.
Okay,
Bro,
Eugene, go. What is it? Go ahead. What is it?
on the year of the production of the Audi A6 hybrid, right? One country in the world bought up 70% of the production.
Who?
Global
Malaysia.
production. Yeah. 70%.
Malaysia boleh. You want to know why? Not,
And
it's driven by money. Tax
and bro,
incentive.
the first time when BMW dropped the X5 price from 700,000 ringgit to 400,000 ringgit was when the X5 hybrid came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. On that year, Malaysia ranked global number 2 behind USA.
Wow. For 30 million population.
Yeah, that was epic. You know, when Malaysia tax free, don't look down on Malaysia. When tax is free,
Whack.
go out there and voila. Malaysians.
Let's take a look at other things. LFA, of course, and LFA. I mean,
That
come
one
on.
only mentioned already.
Mention it. Okay,
Guys,
what
don't
other?
mention what level cars are.
Okay, Eugene, have you ever ride in or driven an A86?
I'm sure he has as a
I'm sure he
JDM.
has.
Yeah.
I just think the car is horrible. It's just over glorified by initial D. I will pick an EG. No, every time they do this, they do the comic and the cartoon. They always there's one. I think they're racing against a EG. And then I'm like, how can an EG lose to an A86? How
Yeah.
how? But it's a comic anyways. But it doesn't make any sense. It's just a big difference. Okay, modern classics. What else could be a modern classic?
What else?
You say the E60 M5? Yep.
Oh, definitely 100%.
E60 M5 because it's a V10. You'll never do that again, right? I think to a certain point to the W204 C63.
100%. Definitely.
There's one going on for only 130 plus thousand. Okay, here's a secret. I've been thinking of buying a car automatic, because 3 of my cars are also manual.
Yes, bro. You get that car, right? Oh my god, I would lick your exhaust.
I will keep my car silver, right? So it's stealth AF. Keep the original rims, everything, polish it nicely. Say, they C class 搞个 C class lah, right?
No, you change the rims. You change the rims to the C180 rims. Then you put the C180 badge. Then remember to change the hood. Change back to the. Okay, it might not fit, but you add the little tri-star pointer, the three-star pointer on top of the hood. You add that thing back. Proper lah, bro.
Every time I see a C63 moving on the road, right, I said, these guys are the two bola very big,
Yeah. Important. The bola like. Oh, that car the sound. Oh yo.
You look at one C class coming already.
Bro, you want to buy the same package, all right?
Yeah.
At a much lower price, you go with the CLS.
CLS. But it's something about the C class because it's a 4-door, right? It's stealth.
Yes.
Okay.
But CLS also 4-door. Frameless
Really?
somehow. Yes, I think the CLS is underpriced for the build of the car, for the beauty of the car. Right? I think that car is underpriced, like 30,000 and all that, right? That car is beautiful. The first generation CLS.
But I was thinking, I say that okay, if I really want a modern car, one day if I'm sick and tired of my old cars, I want something modern, automatic.
Yeah.
I was thinking like okay maybe a W204 C63 lah.
Oh yes, bro.
Yeah.
I would agree. Yeah, that one.
I look at BMWs. I don't know what cars will I look at. Like look here, look there.
Well, one of our driving kaki, although long time he didn't turn up lah. He's selling his E90 4-door M3 V8.
I never had
2 doors are everywhere.
Never have a big love for the M3 E90s. Sure they're awesome, but But I think that one possible future classic also lah. But you know what? I think another future classic is the CSL, the M3 CSL, the E46 M3 CSL.
E40. Hey, fuck lah, that one got level already lah, bro.
300幾千啫 ，OK 嘛？是 within range 嘛
300幾千 cannot be right.
I think around there.
Is it? Cannot
Yeah,
be lah.
yeah.
Really ah?
Yeah.
Oh, E46 CSL. If you manage to find one, oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But that one is the proper single clutch. Oh.
But that car, right? If you buy that car, if you manage to find one lah, you cannot.
Yeah.
The thing is, if let's say we go weekend drive lah, you cannot be seen driving slow, you know.
Why?
Right? Because it's a freaking CSL. You know, it's meant for fast. It's like you buy a Cayman R and then you want to chill. No, the tailgater won't let you chill, you know. But if you buy a
Spider also I chilling also ma. But
Spider
Spider also I chill.
You drop the top, right? Then your hair go like that. But W204 C63, right? It's like you can putter along. You go slow, you know, suddenly you throttle. Wow, that one really, some more your badge C180 at the back.
No, I won't buy already. I will just remove the badge. That means there's no badge. Just a Mercedes badge. That's it. Yeah.
No, you change the C180 rim, then C180, then you put a UNICEF sticker there, you know, the children. Or, yeah. you know some Chinese they join some Buddha association, they put a freaking Buddha at the back.
They put Amitofo.
Yes. You put a sticker at the back there, you know, and then. Oh, you just mentioned the BJ40, bro. Eugene, the BJ40 already classic, bro. That one definitely.
What's the BJ40? What's the BJ40?
It's the original FJ Cruiser, the old.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a copycat of some freaking Defender lah or Jeep, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, BJ40. Okay. Yeah. That's already classic. A lot of people buy that car, chop it, extend it, put in a Supra engine, all kinds of nonsense.
Okay, before we go on to our last segment, is Dude, Where's My Car? Then okay, what would be a modern Japanese classic if there's any?
A lot lah. Now the GTRs, you know, the 300ZX, the GTOs, you know. All these, actually, Japanese got a lot because 90s, they went crazy. They went bonkers. You know, Porsche showed that the new 911 got the active arrow thing on the front lid.
Yeah.
Right? Mitsubishi did it in 1989.
The GTO, right?
Yeah.
FTO or GTO?
GTO.
Yeah.
FTO is for people who cannot afford GTO. Then they hired Jackie Chan to drive the FTO and go and push the R32 GTR. It's like, fuck yeah! 1.8 my back, you want to push.
What's that show again? What's that show again? Thunder, right?
And then it's Pig Leg 4 lah. I don't know the English name lah.
Yeah. It's like impossible. How can this guy?
Yeah, FTO stock FTO go and push a modded R32.
I think Eugene will be very upset with that. Yep. Yeah.
Hey, okay. Bro, one more thing. Do you know that before the Guaylo, before all the Mark Saleh coined Godzilla to the GTR, the GTR's Asian nickname before Godzilla came up is called God of War.
War.
It's called God of War.
What an angry name.
The Godzilla name came from the Aussies, right? But from Asia, because this car has been whooping so much ass, it's called God of War. And people stop calling it that way. People just call it Godzilla now, which is like, fuck lah. God of War.
I thought it was appropriate because they when they took down the GT3 RS 1970 GT3 RS, right, at Nürburgring lah. So you know the Jaeger and the kaiju concept, so it made sense, right?
I mean,
Jaeger being German.
Is from the Aussies. I don't know what race lah that people start coining it Godzilla. But from Asia, from Japan, from Hong Kong, from Asia, right? The nickname that was coined to the GTR is God of War, which to me is much more badass. Or FD2R, of course lah, FD2R, S2000 of course.
S2000 for sure.
Yeah. FD2R for sure. For sure.
I think the
Lexus,
Lexus
no chance.
RCF possibly, right? What a crazy engine in there. But I tell you what,
Yeah.
I think the Subarus, right? They have such a big, much more than the Evos though. Much more than the Evos. I remember when we spoke, and then although I can't say, oh no, I don't want to say in this special car showroom, and then this very special area.
I don't know lah. He made it sound as if that car is some freaking 22B. You know, oh, don't mention this car is here. Come on lah. Subaru, we all know, you know, if it is the 22B, yes. Others, the 205, 204, yeah, they
RSR.
Yeah. But 22B is the wow. I always say, you know, in any Japanese comparison of classics, right, when people mention NSX lah, Supra lah, GTR lah, if the 22B is there, right, I will always, or the NSX R or Nissan Nismo 400R, you know, those are the crazy boys, or the Blitz R348, you know, there's a GTR R34 Blitz R348. Oh, that is beautiful. You see whether you can still find that
GT. Yeah.
Bro, you try and see whether you can find that car or not. Blitz R348.
Blitz R348.
Yes.
Hey guys, we've been hanging out for almost an hour, guys. If you're having fun with us, give us some love, some likes. We're glad we can entertain you during MCO, and thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it because I get my load of learning about cars. Blitz R348.
Blitz R348. Fuyo! Look at that.
Okay, let me see if I can share that.
This car made me fall in love with the R34. I was an R33 guy. Then this car made me fall in love with R34.
Well, R34s are already rising in prices like crazy, like disproportionately increasing in price.
But I have always been an R33 guy. You know, I love the R33.
Why the R33? Why is the R33 before the R34?
I don't know, man. It's just beautiful. It's just brutal the way it looks. You know, it's to me.
It's a sleeper face, but then it looks brutal.
And then there's Nismo 400R. You try and find the Nismo 400R. Fui. Oh, this one legendary status already. This one. Yeah.
Well, this car would definitely hold its price up.
Yeah.
I
this
feel
car is crazy level already.
My opinion. Sorry, guys. My opinion.
Oh, this is already crazy value already.
Yeah.
The 400. Oh, Nissan Stagea, definitely classic. Caldina GT4, definitely classic. SC430, I don't think so. SC430, don't think so. Mitsubishi Starion, there's a Sohai who think he can sell 150,000 on Muda, I think.
What Johan is saying, seeing Young drift is R33 up William. I don't know. His
Young is a crazy drifter, right? Yeah. Oh, Gallon VR4. Oh yes, Mitsubishi Gallon VR4, the shark head. Huyo.
Oh,
the shark head. Ooh.
Yeah.
And there's Gallon Lagnum VR4. Foof. Lagnum PT. Lagnum came out and then.
They call Gallon or Galant. My dad always called it the Galant. Yeah.
Your dad and you is more sophisticated. Yeah, you guys are more sophisticated.
We say my father come from Kampong, okay?
We say Michelin. You will say Michelin.
No, I say Michelin also.
Yeah, Gallon VR4 and the Lagnum VR4, Subaru Legacy BP5 and all these. Actually, a lot of future classics. Oh, Pajero Evo, definitely. Pajero Evo is proper.
Oh yes, Abid Elahi, yes, the 964s. I think the 964 more than 993s.
These are already, bro.
Already, but I think the 964 more than 993s.
Of course.
Because the 993, they went a bit more modern, right? I think the 964 has still had this very classic charm to it. This is it looks like from a like 993, this suddenly a new era. Yeah.
But in the global auctions, right? The Sotheby's auction and all that, right? The 993 generation performance variants, right? I think their values are crazy high. Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay.
The whole Porsche 911 value thing came up from the 2015 Sotheby's auction in UK, where I was watching that auction live. I cannot believe my eyes that night that a 1998 993 Turbo can fetch higher price than a Carrera GT. On that night, I was shocked. Wow. After that auction, the global 911 market just flew up. All the 964s, all those, right? From 100K to 300K, from 80K to 300K, everybody went 300K after that auction.
You can't get anything below 250 if you're lucky.
Imagine watching live that night. My jaws drop, It's like, what the hell? How can a 993 some performance variant fetch higher value than the Enzo? It's crazy that night.
Yeah. Hey, wait, hold on this.
Yes.
I know it's an epic conversation, but I want to bring something that might potentially trigger some people here. But it's fun. Let's do it. What do you think about RWB?
Me, I appreciate the craftsmanship, but I don't want to see all the classic 911s being cut up like that. I just don't want to see that. And yes, I know there's a cult following, but no, not for me. It ruins the car.
Me too.
Yeah, I've seen Nakai-san in person, the way he worked, yes, it's the whole oddball guy, the guy walk up to your car, looks like he's a car wash guy, and then he start cutting up your 911, and then smoking or that. It's that whole thing that makes the experience crazy seeing him working. But from a car guy technical perspective, yeah, like what Josiah said, Singer, yes. RWB, no. But it's two different levels of workmanship.
Singer it's not even a 911 anymore. Yeah.
It's not even a comparison. Singer actually rebuilds the whole body in carbon.
Yeah.
And just Singer is art. And RWB is street art. It's a bit street art, And it was cool until everybody has one. And but granted, RWB totally played a role in the valuation of these old
993s,
definitely.
G-series,
the G series.
Okay, well, we've thrown a lot of names out. I think we had an agenda, and the agenda is also thrown out the window already. We just had I typed a nice agenda to Bobby, and then now it's all out the window. I hope that this conversation has been fun for you guys. If you have fun with us, let us know. Send some love, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Bobby's channel. If you haven't as well, follow Aurizn Malaysia on Facebook. And also find out how you can save up to 40% of your insurance, especially when you don't drive your car a lot anymore. Also, we're still looking for operators, right, for Evo Club Car Wash. Yeah,
definitely. We're looking for operators.
And please don't go yet, because we're still going to play a game called Dude, Where's My Car? You are free to participate with us as well. There'll be a lot of conversations there. But the Evo Club Car Wash is interesting. You want to start a business, you don't have the capital. This is a great way to start business. And I always tell people that one of the best ways to get yourself to own more cars is to be an entrepreneur. Right? So check this out.
I have a question, bro. I have a question for you.
What's that?
Quick one. Japanese car on sale in Malaysia showrooms, which would you buy?
In showroom today.
Yeah. And it's not a supercar. It has to be a car that a normal manager can afford. Which one would you buy that you want? Japanese car only.
I know one car. I can
Yes.
say yes to a Suzuki Swift Sport.
Oh, fuck. Why this car arrive?
Okay, without that car, I really don't know. I really jam, bro. I really jam already.
I want a Mazda 3 so badly.
Oh yeah, Mazda. Okay, yeah, Mazda can tahan. Yeah.
Mazda 3 hatchback. Every time I see one,
hey,
right?
one of my ex staff, she's now working with. I mean, she used to work for me, ex staff, right? Then she told me, "Hey, I got a Mazda 3." I'm like, "Whoa, the new one!" No, I'm like, "Whoa!"
Yes.
Then which one? Sedan. I'm like. It's so beautiful. The design language is like when I saw it in the flash, right? I think the showroom, the show. Yes. I just couldn't keep my eyes off it. You park this next to say a Ferrari, right? You can see like the design, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it belongs in the same category of design as a Ferrari Roma.
Yeah. It does look very beautiful. Crazy.
Beautiful.
Crazy. Yeah. Nice one. Okay, let's go and play some Dude, Where's My Car? All right.
The segment I hate most. Every time other people play, right, you give them good cars. My segment, you always give me shit cars.
We'll see. Okay, guys. So first time you're joining this, if Dude, Where's My Car is a quick game. We pick two cars and then we ask both me and my guest to pick which car and why. Okay. At the same time, I like this game because we get to learn a lot about the person's preference and also learn a lot about different cars as well. Okay. So, Bobby, ready to get your balls clenched?
You always give me shit cars on.
This time I promise you, I spent at least half a day curating this. Okay. It took me half a day to curate this. Okay. So let us know in the comments below which car would you pick as well. Okay, we pick two cars. You guys pick together with us. Okay. Now, there's something called we talked about Singer earlier. This idea that you give a car, and then Singer guys, you have to find a donor body. You have to queue up and then ask Singer to build a car for you. Okay. So would you pick? Let's start with the first one. Would you pick a 911 Targa reimagined by Singer? All right, let's look at it, guys. Let's appreciate some of the pictures of this car. I love the color combination.
See, why would anyone cut up this car?
All right. If you guys like this car, let us know in the comments as well. Okay. Let's look at some of the other shots of this car. Every angle of this car is so freaking beautiful. Oh, look at the orange, man. Oh, hey, bro, this is a family friendly show. We gotta cut. No, stop it. Stop, Bobby, stop. Stop. Okay, let's continue. Stop that, Bobby. It's not good. Okay. All right. Let's look at some of the pictures as well. Continue. Oh, look at that Targa. Oh, yo, betahana.
Hey, I have one in my condo, Targa lah, not Singer lah.
Yeah, I saw a Targa that day. I met one of the air cool guys, and I saw a car. It's in my. I was just thinking like, I can never afford a Singer. This is as close to Singer I can get.
Okay, if anyone doesn't know how much a Singer costs, right? First, you need to spend about 300,000 ringgit to buy a Porsche of this generation. After that, you need to spend at least 2 million ringgit. 600.
No, I heard cheapest is 400. Up to 1.2 to 1.5 million US dollars. Yeah. Crazy, right? Okay, let's see other pictures of the Targa as well. Look at the interior. Ayo, mati lah. You know what? If I have a Targa at home, I'll just open the door and just look at it. That's it. I'll drink my wine and I'll just look at it. You have a bad day at work, you come back, you open the door, you just look at the car. You're happy already. Yeah. Connor, why you so? Okay. Oh,
Oh.
I look at that. This is one of the parts I love most about the car. That detail, man. Jeez.
Okay.
Okay.
Thomas. If the Singer factory say that, bro, I'll give you one if you let us chop off your balls. Will you?
Let's go to the. I wouldn't. I still like.
One.
No. Cannot.
One what?
No. Would you? Would you?
I would, because I'm planning to go and get my sack.
Vasectomy.
Yeah.
Just
Anyone who knows a female vasectomy doctor, please let me know. I cannot accept a guy cutting my balls. I can accept a female doctor. Yeah. Yeah, I really want to do it. I really want to do it.
So would you do it would you do it? Let's say if that turns up to Bobby, would you do it? Any guys on the chat, would you do it? Let me know. The conversation is going really
One
weird
or two. One.
If you cut off one, would you do it?
Yes.
Okay. Then would you do the same thing for the next car? Let's see the next one.
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
Or Alfa Romeo Disco Volante Spider. Oh, look at that butt, man. Okay, this is another car, guys. You have to first take a body and donate that body to Alfa Romeo. You need the 8C, Alfa Romeo 8C. You have to give it to them, and then they will build this car for you. Okay.
Okay. I'll get the Disco Volante.
Let's look at some of the pictures as well. Let's go look at the interior. Oh,
It's not as crazy as the Singer lah, the interior.
Oh, it's still nice. And then let's look at the front.
And Italians are shit with interiors anyway.
Look at the front. You look at the front. Oh my god.
Okay, the Disco Volante is not a beautiful car, all right? But the fact that you need to buy the super limited Alpha 8C, which there's only 400 units, to I don't know how much it costs now, to go to Touring Superleggera, to let them cut up your super limited 8C and turn it into a Disco Volante, where only now around the whole world,
7, right?
there's only 7 units of Disco Volante. Is crazy. And that little chrome line that you see below the headlamps, right? The 612 Scaglietti headlamps, right? It's not a chrome line. It's a hand-hammered aluminium panel that fits beautifully into the bodywork.
Wow.
And it runs from the side air vents, curve up
all the way,
and then all the way to the back. It's crazy. And
it kind of signifies the time where the olden day cars like that. Talking about the 30s, right? Yeah. Beautiful design.
It's not as pretty as the Targa, but
no, I think it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculously beautiful too. Okay, let's look. So Bobby says he will choose the Alfa Romeo. Let's look at the chat over here. What would you guys pick? Let's look at some of the comment.
Oh my god, fuck, man! The Singer is so beautiful next to this. Shit.
Always like the Targa. All right, let's see over here. Derek say Bobby a bit mabuk. Well, car guys donate alcohol to mabuk. You look at cars can mabuk.
Oh, the Singer is just, oh my god. The Singer
is just. Pick? Jensen says Disco Volante. Targa because they are not break down. Eugene.
Oh my
Eugene
god.
Says there are 2 Singers that are made for Malaysia. That's very interesting.
Oh, already 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love the Singer by Williams, bro. The Singer by Williams, right? I will get that over the Targa.
Okay, Jonathan says Targa Singer. Trust GTR says 993 TT is gorgeous. Singer, Disco Volante, Porsche Singer, Targa.
Josiah is biased.
He's a Porsche lover. Yeah, you want to know why he's biased or not? You see, by the way, guys, Josiah is our 3 times Malaysian Olympian, right? You see, the bicycle has the same setup as a 911. is rear-wheel drive. Rear
What
engine.
nonsense?
No. It's front-wheel drive and rear engine, right? Because the power is in the rear. So it's a rear engine. It's just
No.
Porsche.
Bicycle is mid-engine, bro. Bicycle is mid-engine. You are the engine.
Oh yeah. Sorry. The power is in the middle. Yes. Okay, got it. Okay, singer. Yue Ong says singer. Wayne. See, bro, you always complain I give you lousy cars, right? I give you good cars now, you know. Okay, so Bobby picks the Alfa Romeo.
But you show them side by side, right? Oh fuck, man! The oh my god, the singer is just so beautiful. Shit.
I you know what? As much as I love Porsche, right? The Alfa Romeo Spider, like you say, it's not beautiful, but it's so daring. Like bringing the 30s to this era is so daring. Like who does that? Who does that, right? So for me, I agree with Bobby. If I had a choice between these two, the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah.
Right? I can still get a Targa. I can get a Targa 911, right? But an Alfa Romeo Disco Volante Spider is like, what the heck, man? Are you kidding?
Bro. Alfa Romeo Disco Volante.
Spider. so my car is I always joke it's like the Porsche boxing laba, right? This is the Malaysian version. This one is Alfa Romeo go disco and then fight with Spider. Okay, so this one we both agree in dude, where's my car with some profanity. We'll move on to the next one. Let's see if we can reduce the profanity. Okay, would you pick this? Okay, guys, this is a rebuilt project. Like you rebuild the car, right? By Automobili Amos. Lancia Delta Futurista by Automobile Amos.
I'll take this.
All right. Look at that. Right? Look at the side profile. Look at that. Look at how the arches. Look at the arches. It's futuristic. Okay. Don't be so fast. There's another one coming up. All right. Would you pick this? All right. Look at that. Look at the interior. Oh, and look at the dials. Look at the dials. I'll show you the dials.
Veglia Borletti. The Veglia Borletti dials. Where's the dials? Where's the dials?
It's coming. What's the next?
Veglia Borletti.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
I tell you, analog dials.
Mia.
Yeah, nobody does it better than Italians, man. Analog dials, right? The way they design it is just so beautiful. And the brand name, Veglia Borletti. What the fuck, man? You read it, it's like, whew.
For the record, Bobby is not high because he's drinking whiskey. He's high because he's looking at cars, okay?
Oh my god. Veglia Borletti.
So by the way, this is around 350,000 euros, right, for one of these. Yeah. And let's look at another picture from this car.
I'll take this.
Or something that is potentially also have a collector's value.
No way it will be. I'll get the Lancia. Lancia.
It's
straight up.
Especially Apeta, bro.
The Lancia.
All right, this is the top view. Let's look at another view. The back view. I think it looks sexy too. And
yes,
then
it is sexy. Yes.
Right. And the interior.
Yes.
Okay. So which one would you pick?
Yes. Lancia by a landslide.
But why? Why though?
It's wire. Okay. The fact that I can take this car out and what car fans will not be able to tell what it is. That alone is enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it is in this color is so freaking beautiful. The Lancia Delta Futurista.
Lancia Delta Integrale Evo by Automobili Amos. Oof. 6 times rally champion. Tell me what has the 458 achieved in its racing history it lost races to Aston Martin. It lost races to Chevrolet Corvette. It just lost. And their F1 just lost to Mercedes by a landslide. So sorry. Okay. The Aperta is a fantastic car. Yes.
It's not just Aperta, it's a Speciale Aperta.
Speciale Aperta, and it's grossly overpriced. It's double the price of the Speciale. Yeah. It's the last NA Ferrari. It's fantastic. Yeah, it is a fantastic car, but I'm not a. Okay, it is a fantastic car. I cannot deny that. But come on, bro. The Lancia. Oof.
Okay, let's look at the chat. Okay, let's look at the chat. What would you guys pick? Let's look over here. Bobby almost bought a Delta. Okay. All right, Jensen says Lancia Delta. All right, let's see over here. Lancia Jensen. All the way. Lancia. What? Hey, sorry, Alex.
Yes.
Someone who chose a Lancia over a 458. All right. How about the Lancia 037?
Oh, fuck. That one is God level, bro. That one
God level. Bien Kwa Liao. All right.
037. Okay. Oh, I love Nitin Kumaran. He's a proper car guy. Proper.
Con says he picked the Ferrari. He picks the Ferrari.
See, don't listen to Con. He's someone who buys 2 E39s.
That's bad, man.
You know, he bought today. I just told him, he bought his first E39. He made me like the E39. Then he go and buy a second one. He made me don't like the E39 now.
Lancia. Josiah, I have to agree with Bobby as well. All right. Okay. Speciale. Kevin says Speciale. Yeah, Lancia. But I got a love for hatchbacks, and I don't know, the Speciale is also beautiful.
Yes, but you see, bro, let's say you drive the Speciale.
Lancia.
No, bro. Let's imagine this. Now we are at concourse. Oh, no, we are at some event, okay? And then you drive the Speciale Aperta, okay? Then you arrive there, and then you saw next to you a Ferrari F40. You're like, wow. And then a LaFerrari turned up. Wow. And then the LaFerrari guy and the F40 guy walked over to check out the Lancia Delta Futurista. Your balls immediately went back in, sitting right next to your anus. Yeah. That's the situation that will appear. I can guarantee you, in a car meet, right, when you are wowing over a LaFerrari, the LaFerrari guy will wow over the Lancia.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. Nitin saying he loves you too. He loves you too. But yeah, you're right. I think the Delta is absolutely a work of art, man. Look at that, man. Crazy. And because it represents a legacy. Yeah, so that's something unique as well.
Wow, so if I can have my 3-car garage, right? A Lancia Delta, and then a Singer, and then a Disco Volante. Oh my God.
I think Bobby will just find a way to put his bedroom in the garage and sleep there.
Oh my God. Can you imagine that, bro? It's like,
Okay, so we both agree the Lancia Delta Futurista by Automobili Amos. Bella. Okay.
Con, I still love you, Con. It's just for theatrical purpose.
Yeah, Con is a true E39 guy. Yes, he is.
Hey, okay, you should drive the E39. You have to go and drive Con's.
Drive it. It's smooth. Wait. We got time for the last one. Okay, we got to keep on our schedule. Okay, last one.
Still got
Last one. Third set.
Man, I need to get my blood pressure measurement machine.
Hey, no. Okay, last one. Let's go. Okay, Simon, let's go to the last one. A BMW M1. Guys, did you know that this was a cross development with Lamborghini?
Yes.
Wow.
And during that time, Lamborghini
And
is
it's
under
the first.
Malaysia and
I think it's
Indonesia
the first
ownership.
German supercar. The first German supercar, I think. Yeah, before the
I'm not
no,
sure.
the SLS came out first, right? The SLS part.
Bro, for this question, I'll get the other car without seeing it.
Really, Why? Why would you say that?
Huh? I don't know what's the other car yet, but I'll get the other car.
You sure or not?
Yes.
Bro, you sure or not?
Yes, I'll get the other car.
Okay. Or D Tomaso.
Provided you don't call me lah.
Okay, okay. So would you get a BMW M1 or would you get another Italian car? A very nice Italian car. Okay. Maserati Bora.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Now, guys, you don't know that Maserati created this. This is oh man, look at that. Look at that. Especially in this color. And look at those wheels, man. Look at those rims. It's crazy. I think it's a V8, right? I think 380 plus horsepower, I remember. If I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. If you put the D Tomaso Pantera, then oh fuck, man, this is difficult.
But look at that.
This is difficult.
Okay, arguably these two are very tough. And they're not super like beautiful, lah, right?
The Bora is not something that I don't know. Bora, Maserati Bora.
Let's look at the interior. Do you have an interior shot in this car? Oh, look at that. Oh.
This era, no surprises. It's just it's gonna be straightforward.
Okay, thanks, Simon. Let's have the two cars side by side. BMW M1 or Maserati Bora? Would you have a German sausage with sauerkraut with some Italian twist to it, with some aglio olio, or would you have a real Italian dish?
Yo, this one. See, I even though I love the Maserati brand, this one difficult. Hey, you pick first. This one, you pick first.
No. The guest always goes first. Guys, there's on the chat as well. Who will pick? Yeah. What would you pick? What would you pick on the chat? All right, let's see first. Okay, let's look at others first. Okay. Nitin says M1. All right. Derek says M1. Of course, Con say M1.
Okay, I'm gonna slap myself, bro. And I'm gonna take the M1. I'm gonna slap
Why?
One more time.
Why? What's wrong with the M1?
This era, right? There are too many this type of cars from Italy. The Bora. Just too many. And car brands that died, car brands that pop up and died, and then died again, There are just a shit ton of these type of cars coming out from Italy during this era. But the M1 okay, I don't know. Ayo, fuck lah. It's a hard choice. I never had any love for the M1. I never had any love for the M1.
Me too.
I never.
It is a great feat from BMW. That's for sure. Yeah, I think it was then when they were also, I feel they whack everything they whack on it, right? It was pretty cool. But just not the design for me, right? You can really see Lamborghini and BMW fighting for the design.
Bro, you can put a Z1 here. I'll pick the Z1. The BMW Z1. Or the original 8 Series. Hey, do you know about the Z1? The Z1 has doors that disappeared under the car.
Who's such thing one?
You go and search BMW Z1. The door actually goes down the car and disappear into the undercarriage of the car.
What? That's ridiculous.
And I've seen one in Oakland Road.
Are you
kidding me? The door goes down into the car.
Wait, Simon, we'll come back to that. But that's ridiculous.
Yes, the Z1.
Okay. Okay, let's bring up the two again, side by side.
Ayo! Ayo! Okay, I'll stick with the M1. Even though I don't love it, I'll I'll stick with
no
the
choice
M1.
between these two. Okay. Yeah, it does. You know what? I agree with Austin. Yup, it does remind me of a DeLorean a little bit. Especially the backside.
all cars from this era look similar.
Yeah, I think it's the Countach era. Yeah, Countach era.
It's the
Yeah.
70s, and they all look like this. All of them. All of them. But the Bora is prettier than the M1.
Okay, my choice is the Bora. La. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's prettier than the M1.
You know, is the car where you go to car meets, they be like, what the heck is this car? Everyone run around like, hey, what's this car? Everyone Google.
But this era, you know, you want this kind of stuff, I'll go with the Di Tommaso Pantera. La.
Oh, Di Tommaso.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
One, like level car,
Yeah.
that one. Got like. Okay, so in this last segment of Dude, Where's My Car, we played this game for 30 minutes, man. Because of Bobby's.
Yahweh. I cannot.
Fun, right? It's just having fun, lah. You know, like car guys, we just have some fun with this.
I'll pick the M1. Sorry, I'll pick the M1. I'll pick the M1 because in my heart, I love BMW.
Yeah. Okay. But it was. I felt that was. It was they throw everything lah, right? You know, it was good, right? Yeah, but I still the problem about the M1 is the design, right? You can see the front has that grille, and then the top looks a bit like a Lamborghini, or like you can really see both of them like just like crashing against each other, you know.
Yeah,
that's my problem with the M1 design.
Yeah, but if you look at the M1 racing car, right, the pro car with the wing at the back, right, woof, that's different. There's okay, the M1 looks Italian. For a German car, it looks Italian, you know, and the Bora just looks like everything that was produced in Italy that time.
Fair point. Okay, It's been 1 hour and 40 minutes. It's very long. Okay, make sure you get enough sleep. Okay, so I hope you had fun. Do you have fun, Bobby?
I had fun. Hey, tomorrow want to drive or not? We all stay in KL.
We can just I'm just gonna cruise around, just stretch my E30 a bit. You know, the one that you don't like the most. Yeah.
No, it's not that I don't like the E30. I see
I'm just messing.
I see you here, and the E30 is somewhat here. You know,
the
Mini is here, the Spider is here, but the E30 is just here. Yeah, that's how I see you. Yeah,
we'll see. Josiah reckons I'll sell it in 1 year. Josiah reckons I'll sell it in 1 year. We'll see.
You will. Less than 1 year. Less than 1 year, bro.
We'll see. Okay, so it's been 1 hour 40 minutes on the whole, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We have almost 100 guys watching at one point. Thank you so much for watching. Hang out with us this evening. We do this 3 times a month. So every 3 weeks we do talk here, and then one week we take a break, lah. Right? We either hang out with Evo Club member guys. We just bring on some guys who are in our club. We just talk about cars. Once a week we bring in someone from the Aurizn team like Bobby or Con or maybe Tana or maybe Alex or someone to chit-chat. And 1 week we will talk about car lifestyle. Maybe you did the travel, maybe it's about detailing, maybe it's about maintenance, modifying, those kind of things, right? So let me know what kind of content you'd like to know. We'll have more on Talk Gear, just drop down in the chat below so we see if we can arrange that in the future. And what's that? Go ahead.
Well, I just want to say that I'm so happy to meet people like you, people like Adrian, people like Jensen, people like Josiah, Alex, all these car guys. It's just, you guys are just fun, just amazing. I'm just so happy that you all come out for drives and then we become friends, and it's just like click, Roger and all this, our usual driving kakis, LK, CL, all this, amazing people, man. I cannot imagine I have the luck to meet people like this. It's just amazing.
So many of them, so many of them became my friends, and like Chris Wee as well. Yeah.
The people in Evo Club is crazy, amazing.
Yeah,
you know?
and since you say like, yeah, I had the privilege to meet a lot of my new friends are from Evo Club as well.
Yeah.
Like Adrian,
Yeah.
even Ken, so many of them they're all like friends. Johan, who
Yeah,
takes
man.
amazing pictures. And I like about our club
Johan.
because it's not about like what car you drive, right? It
Mm.
doesn't matter. You got a guy who comes in, Johan comes with Vitara, and then Crispy comes with Corolla. Or maybe he depends on he comes with many cars. He got so many cars.
Okay, bro. We don't care what car you drive, right?
Yes.
We don't judge. But when you are about to buy a car, if it is a shit choice, we will tell you it's a shit choice, right? Right. We will just tell you it's a fucking shit choice, So guys, sign up at club.evomalaysia.com. You create your own account. You can add your cars in. You can load pictures of your car into your own profile, and you can just upload and upload and upload and upload. We will pay for the bandwidth. All right, just upload your cars there. Just safeguard it. Later on we'll have improved features whereby when you service your car, you can even update it into club.evomalaysia.com. And moving on, any drives we will announce in club.evomalaysia.com, and then you can go in there and register yourself. Even when you want to download the APK for our Evo Club car wash, it will be inside Evo Club. So everything will go under club.evomalaysia.com. Just create your account, add your cars in, right?
And one part I like about that app is that you can put your dream cars in there.
Yeah. Because moving on, what we're gonna do is that these are plans for the future. We will enable people. Let's say you have a dream car, and your dream car is Porsche Spider, right? And Thomas has a Porsche Spider, and one day Thomas wants to sell his Porsche Spider. You will get a notification. This is what's fundamentally different with club.evomalaysia.com.
Which is
we will roll that out in the future. We want to allow car guys to be able to hook up just based on the cars you want, So things like that.
Is the Tinder for car guys.
Exactly. We're gonna do that. Yeah.
So yep. Oh, it's already there. Yeah, it's already there. The I think Simon has posted up. Join Evo Club.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, Simon,
so much.
All right, but Bobby, thank you so much for creating this club because for me, I always drive alone with my M2355. I racked up 170 plus thousand kilometers on that car myself.
Yeah.
And I went to join Evo Club, Evo Enduro. I went there alone and I made friends. And then after MCO, I bought my C43. I made more friends, changed my car because of all the influence, all the racun inside here. And I think it's not just about that. I just get to meet, you can just call and these guys just hang out, just hang out. Super cool. Yeah.
But seriously, guys, think about it this way. We come out to work in our early 20s, all right? And we are only really financially independent when we are getting closer to 30s. And until we are 55, 60, let's say 60, where we don't have that fire burning anymore, you only have about 25 years, or 35 years to pursue the cars you like. Don't always think about the future, blah, 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 and all that. And if you only have 35 years, right, if each car takes up 5 years, right, you only have 7 times to buy the cars you like. You only have 7 opportunities out of your lifetime before you die. And I think we should go for it. And whatever it may be.
And I believe every price range there is a good car.
Yes.
Yeah. Just like Leon, right? He had the Myvi and then he got a Polo GTI manual right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not super expensive, but look at his face when he drives the car. He's smiling from ear to ear, right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
don't listen too much to all the auntie, uncle, imaku chair, say, oh, go and buy a, Myvi, no, just
No, because
pursue.
yeah, right.
what
Because
you
for
want.
them, it's a transportation. But for people who are car enthusiasts, this car is
Yes.
more than a transportation for us. It's
Yes, it's
it's
a gateway
source
to
of
meet people.
yes.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
you're absolutely right. Yeah,
Mm.
and for every price range, I can go all the way from KE70 all the way up to a few hundred thousands. Right, all beautiful cars, all beautiful
Yeah.
cars. Yeah.
You don't have to buy
Anyway.
great cars to join us. You just come and join us, and we'll make sure you buy something right.
It's true. I'll not end up with an M2 competition, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's getting late.
And what Alex say, bro? Buy a proper sports car.
Oh, dude. Okay, lah.
Yeah.
All right, let's all please stay safe, guys. COVID is going crazy out there. Stay safe, guys.
Yeah, man.
Adhere to SOP. Make sure you wipe your hands. Do the necessary, lah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Thank you
Another
so
episode
much.
here. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining, Bobby. I had a lot of fun.
Me too, man.
Finally, I heard the most ridiculous statement from you is that I will chop one ball off for a car.
Yeah, man.
As a disco volante spider.
Yeah. All right, guys. My last request: please subscribe to Thomas' channel. He's a great character, great person. Please support his channel, share it out, get your friends to subscribe to him, and encourage him to do more stuff. And he has great knowledge, financial knowledge, which I don't have. Business investment knowledge, which I don't have. And he's so knowledgeable. Despite his age. Even though he looks a lot older than his age.
Shit.
Yeah, man. All right.
Thank you so much. All right, with that, we're gonna sign off. Love you guys. Always keep it 100%. Stay safe, right? Peace out.
Cheers.